rhythm of a quiet bar. Door clicks off behind my back. Yellow bulb above the pool cues. Paint is peeling down in cracks. My badge is in my pocket, not shining on my chest tonight. Case files in a rubber band, corners curled from too much light. There's a glass ring on the ledger where the owner signs his name. Keys to an unmarked car sitting by a stack of claims. You just pour in something clear, letting silence set the pace. I can see the old bridge metal in the window's crooked frame. I was clean ones, straight lines, wrote reports the way they taught. Every cuff and every booking, just another quiet notch. Then I found which door stayed open if you never wrote the time. How a favor in the shadows kept the trouble off the line. Got to picking who walked home and who took that one last ride. Got to sitting in that office with a law band to my side. My partner used to shake his head, say I walked too close tonight. But he backed my word in hearings, swore I always got it right. There's a line out by the river where the truth and stories part, and a man who lives between them stars to split inside his heart. 'Cause I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a dog in my heel while I'm dealing in the park. I'm the one they call at midnight when the ink won't stay, when they need a steady hand to make it read their way. I can make a siren quiet with a look and a nod. Yeah, I keep the law on a leash with these deals and this facade. That night under the bridge beam, flashing blue on rust and stone, we were standing by an engine that was cooling down to chrome. He was talking about transfer, about leaving all this mess, about kids and clean beginnings, and a house that faced the west. I took one step to the railing when I heard the tires cry. Saw a shape cut through the floodlights, knew a death was coming by. By the time I drew my weapon, by the time the noise was clear, he was down beside the pillar and the dead was in my ear. Don't mistake this for a breakdown, I'm not here to fall apart. I still walk into the station with a folder and a heart. But there's ink that never dries, and there's names that never talk, and there's deals that buy you power, but they cost you when you walk. So I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a chain in my hand with my print on the mark. I'm the one who signs the paper when the storm rolls through, making sure that quiet river never says what it knew. If you ever see me smiling in a hallway of stone, just know I keep the law on a leash and I answer alone. Neon hums the counter, coffee cooling by my hand, cracked red vinyl in this booth, like every diner in this land. Chrome napkin holder catching just a sliver of my face, clock above the pie glass ticking slow but keeping pace. Out the window by the palms, only moss and one last truck, and a motel key on my table saying maybe I could change this luck. She's asleep in room 11 with the curtains barely drawn, breathing slow like nothing ever chased her past the break of dawn. On the dresser there's a suitcase with my jacket folded tight, next to it a worn out picture from a softer, cleaner night. In the glove box by the highway there's an envelope with names, and the men behind those letters don't forget their quiet game. I've been living off these exit signs, off white lines and unpaid vows. Every mile another story that the daylight won't allow. So I exit before dawn, for the sky can call me home, for her eyes can read the truth of where my hands have had to roam. I keep moving like a rumor down this ribbon-cut in stone. I'm the ghost behind the cargo, but I ride this road alone. If I stay until the sunrise, it'll nail me to her lawn. So I finish up my coffee and I exit before dawn. Yeah, yes, I exit before dawn. There were nights I felt untouchable, just a whisper on the wire, trading favors at the back doors, drawing circles round the fire. But the last job left a mark I can't wash out with any pay. Now her heartbeat in that motel is the price I brought this way. I could turn back to the bedside, let her arms pull me to ground, or I walk out to the engine where my other life is found. I'm not begging for forgiveness, I'm just choosing how I fall. I can't handle all these secrets, can't have them come to make that call. Out here power's just the distance between you and what you've done, and the man who keeps it measured is the last surviving one. Before dawn, leave the key there with the check. Let the sunrise hit a window, not the ghosts around my neck. I keep rolling past the billboards where the city stories spawn. Let them whisper that I vanished when the stars were almost gone. If they're coming for my shadow, they can chase this stretch and yawn, but you'll never hear them knocking, 'cause I exit before dawn. Yeah, I exit before dawn. lamps on a cold platform, paint lines cracking under my heel. Overhead speaker mumbling in, that barely sound real. Paper cup of black coffee, cooling slow in my hand. Single suitcase by the bench, all that's left of what I am. Train lights stretch the shadow, silver rails drawn tight. One ticket in my pocket, one quiet way out tonight. I used to move numbers in back rooms no one saw, sign my name on favor instead of on the law. You waited in a small apartment with a lamp turned low, dinner getting colder while I lied about where I go. I kept you just outside the circle, close enough to feel the heat, but far enough that when doors lock, you weren't in that seat. Now the phones have too many ears, the walls too thin to trust. Too many hands on the table are hungry for the same dust. If I stay, they'll learn your name like they learned mine back then. And this city never lets go once it drags you in. So I'm taking the last train under my name, rolling out of this city like I'm wiping off a frame. I could stay and hold my corner, live crowned in quiet blame, but I'd pull you through the embers just to guard my claim. I'd rather vanish in the dark than see you tied by my flame. So I'm riding this last train under my name. Now I'm in a narrow compartment, curtain drawn halfway. Your picture tucked in my wallet, edges soft and frayed. I write you words you will never read on the back of this ticket stub, about the ledger in my chest and every stain I had to scrub. Neon from the outer ring of town flickers on the glass. Every light we're leaving feels like one more life I passed. If you ever hear late rail singing, know I kept my side of the deal. Walk the daylight streets in peace, forget how my nights used to feel. Tell yourself I was a story that you folded up with time. Let the quiet in your kitchen be the only thing that's mine. 'Cause I'm on the last train under my name, putting miles between your door and every shadow in my game. I could stay and call it love while I paint you in my shame, but I won't let this life mark you as part of what I became. I'll be a ghost between the stations, but you won't carry that blame. So I'm riding this last train under my name. world that only speaks in sums and shares. Every name and ink, every favor weighed in lines. You can build an empire on columns and dead lines. I don't carry steel, I don't shout across the floor. I just turn a quiet key in a quiet metal drawer. Down here in the backroom bar, you wipe one less clean glass. Neon hum on chrome, clock hands crawling slow past. I loosen up my collar, lay my watch beside the rail. Say, pour me something slow, I'll tell a different kind of tale. Not the kind of story where a hero rides the wind. More careful calculation, how we chose who wouldn't win. I moved a date, I changed a route, just numbers on a page. From this distance, mercy and betrayal share a face. 'Cause the ledger never closes, it just waits for me at night. Every figure, every face under that little pool of light. I decide who stays in balance, who gets buried in the red. I don't pull the trigger, I just count what's in their stead. I'm the one who keeps it ordered in a city built on lies, and the ledger never closes when I close my eyes. He was leaning on the counter, laughing like the world was fine. Same worn leather jacket, same crooked little smile as mine. We started running errands when the street still knew our names. Back when all we risked was scraped up hands and petty games. But he wouldn't play it careful when the stakes began to climb. So I circled him in numbers, left him standing right on time. There's a pencil mark beside him where his balance used to be. You can rub away the charcoal, but the ghost stays in the feed. If I had gone there myself, maybe we'd both still be here, or we'd be two lines crossed out clean, double checked and disappeared. But the ledger never closes, it still whispers in that room. Every column like a hallway, every total like a tomb. I decide who gets forgiveness, who just fades into the red. I don't pull the trigger, I still count the cost instead. I'm the quiet one in the corner where the real power flows. Bobby nights and a nightstand, red digits reading 203. Cheap motel air conditioner, humming out a broken key. Your name across the screen, like a mark I recognize. I hear your breath before your words, fear tucked behind your eyes. You say, brother, I can't fix this. There's a car down by the pier. There are things I never meant to, and I can't stay standing here. I slide the chain off the door frame, take the keys from under glass, kill the TV's muted flicker, let the quiet hours pass. By the time I hit the dock, sodium lamps are buzzing low. Single sedan with one door open, tire marks and dirty glow. Glove compartment hanging crooked, paper spilled across the seat. Your hands resting on the railing, boots unsteady on concrete. There's a shape laid by the bumper, breathing shallow, eyes half closed. You say it wasn't how we planned it, it just happened and it froze. I don't ask for all the details, you can't carry and stay true. Just pull your collar straighter, say go home, I'll walk this through. 'Cause in this city there are numbers you don't dial for something small. I'm the silence in your pocket when you can't afford the fall. I'm the man they call it true, when the story can't be told, when the uniforms would break you and the truth turns hard and cold. I redraw your crooked footprints till the trail looks halfway new. Keep a ledger in my quiet with your name cut clean and true. I don't wash away your choices, I just hide them from the view. I'm the man they call it too, and the cost comes back to you. I fold the top across the middle, close the trunk with steady care, brush the metal by the gutter, wipe your fingerprints from there, drag the story to the water, let the current take what's loose, tie the loose ends to the railing with a practice wordless truth. When I climb back up the embankment, sky is paling into gray. I can see your room's dim curtain, 2 motels along the way. You wake up and swear it ended when you heard that first sharp sound. Well, I drive this empty highway with your secrets riding round. Someday there'll be some young blood who thinks he's colder than the night. Thinks that calling in the cleaner means he walks off clean and bright. But the stain don't leave that easy. It just shifts where you can't see. And the man you call it to keeps your name in his decree. I'm the man they call it to when the distance feels too short, when the river's not deep enough to hold the weight of what you brought. I don't raise my voice or question, I just tilt the scene askew. Write it down in silent pages, filed under or by you. Got a face you can remember, and a number known by few. I'm the man they call it to. And the night remembers you.
Cold steel bench on the platform, suitcase leaning by my boot. Last train hums like a warning underneath this worn dark suit. Paper ticket in my pocket, folded letter in my hand. One for leaving, one for you, so you can start to understand. Vending machine in the corner, yellow light that never sleeps. Overhead a tiny speaker mumbles names it cannot. When the doors slide back in silence, and the carriage breathes me in, I step over that small distance like I'm crossing what has been. I left your key on the table with a stack of folded cash. Wrote change the locks tomorrow, throw my pictures in the trash. You were standing in the kitchen, tracing circles in a ring, asking why the calmest man you know is cutting every string. You don't see the eyes that follow when I walk your hallway floor, how the past keeps taking numbers every time I leave your door. You just see the steady gestures, how I never raise my voice, but the ledger in my jacket says I'm running out of choice. So I do what men like me do when the fire's getting near. I don't beg, I draw a circle, step outside to keep you clear. I'm in the last car out with my name still on these streets. Let the tracks take all the ghosts while the skyline
memories and rumors, nothing they can write in black. Rule 2, never leave a weakness where the hunters love to hit. So I'm leaving you behind me, not because you couldn't fit. Rule 3, if you feel the pressure from a life that isn't yours, close the curtains, trust your silence, let them talk to empty doors. I will ride past empty stations, broken fences, sleeping fields, every mile another marker on the price this freedom yields. If they ever knock your doorway asking where I used to sleep, tell them I was just a traveler passing through too fast to keep. If they press you for a motive, say the man just loved the night. Don't you hand them any fragments from the rooms I kept from sight. I'm in the last car out, and the life stays with the tracks. Let the iron hold my secrets, let the darkness take him back. I won't lay them at your doorstep just to keep my legend loud. Real men carry what they started, far away from those they vowed. If you hear a distant thunder where the rails curve and fade out, that's just me and all my choices on the last car. Under this bridge, the river don't ask where the stories go. Concrete pillars keep their secrets in the rust and in the mold. You're standing there in a new jacket, shoes still clean and dry, eyes too bright for where we're meeting, looking up instead of slide. There's a folding chair I bring out when the work runs past the bar. Metal cooler by my booth, black bag in the trunk of the car. Street lamp humming on the embankment like a halo out of place. Keep searching for the glamour, all you're getting is my face. They don't call me when it's simple, kid. They call me when it's late, when the plan has gone to splinters and there's weight to relocate. See this old steel briefcase sitting open by my knee. Inside there's gloves of burner foam and one understood key. Got a ledger in my pocket with no last names on the page, just location, dates and numbers, little tombstones of this age. You think power's in the spotlight, in the tables and the suits. It's in knowing what to bury and which story wears which boots. This city never keeps a memory unless somebody gets paid. But a man like me can't sleep unless he remembers what he made. Under this bridge, you don't shake hands, you swear an oath. You don't don't just join the life tonight, you marry all its goals. I'm the one who wipes the glass and folds the night back in its cloth. You walk out with your shirt still white, I walk out with the cost. If you wanna move in silence, there's a price you never show. Under this bridge you sign your name and what you promise not to know. Rule 1, never let your family live inside the same address. Keep the numbers off the paper, keep their birthdays out the mess. Rule 2, never hang a promise where emotion wants to sing. Every favor has a handle, every deal's a piece of string. Rule 3, when you see the folders laid out on a metal hood, you don't ask who did the damage, you just make it understood. These pale lines across my shoulder look like maps of some old town. Everyone's a night like this one, when I kept the story down. You break the code, the river takes you, not with drama, not with sound. You just fade into the ledger as a note beneath the ground. I don't chase and I don't argue when a young man wants the crown. I just won't be there beside him when the whole thing tumbles down. Under this bridge you don't play tough, you count the cost. You don't just feel like you're a legend, you accept what will be lost. I'm the shadow in the background that your stories lean against. You walk out with your future clear, I walk home with what's condensed. If you're still dead set on entering, let that bright look turn to old. Under this bridge tonight you choose and learn what one man's cold can't hold for both. Plastic seat, cold against my shoulder, window shaking in its frame. Station lights turn into streaks now, no one here to call my name. Ticket folded in my wallet, like a verdict in my hand. Suitcase leaning by my boots, last small piece of where I stand. Fluorescent hum above me whispers like a tired metal sign. Every mile is stealing, pulls your shadow out of mine. that small kitchen where we shared a crooked chair, coffee steaming, quiet laughter, your bare feet on every stair. You kept tracing where I vanished, while my phone would die till dawn, while the suits came after midnight and left before the birds were on. You were reading through the secrets underneath my steady stare, so I packed a different silence and I left you breathing air. I could drag you down these corridors, the things you shouldn't see, or I could be the one who takes the ghost and sets you free. So I bought a ticket out of the dark, not a promise of the light, just a number on a timetable, disappearing from the night. I'm a name on faded paper that this city won't erase, but it won't find you beside me when it comes to make its case. If I vanish past the border of these tracks and leave no mark, no, I left you with your daylight on this ticket out of the dark. There's a briefcase in a locker at a station far ahead, full of papers, quiet answers for the ones who want me dead. They will wake and find my office like a shell that's been unfilled, chair still warm, pen still waiting, all the calls that won't be billed. They will curse the way I slipped out through the cracks of their own town, but I signed my own departure in the currents running down. I've been counting every gamble, every stack beneath my name, every favor, every secret, every move inside the game. Some nights I feel your fingers when my collar used to crease, but I settle with the shadow so your heartbeat stays in peace. Yeah, I took a ticket out of the dark, not a clean or noble grace, just a second-class compartment, slowly losing me in space. I'm a rumor in the record that this city likes to keep. Let it talk into its pillow while you finally get to sleep. If you ever feel that shiver like a wheel against a spark, that's just me still rolling, baby, on this ticket out of the dark. Slide a heavy glass my way, wipe a circle in the rain. Back room lights are yellow and the jukebox doesn't sing. Collar open at the throat, tied loose like a tired lie. Holster pressing at my hip, case notes flicker in my mind. Badges sleeping in a drawer, 3 blocks from where we sit. Out here I'm just another man who knows where all the bodies fit. Files stacked like leaning houses on a desk I left unlocked. Names pinned up with colored tape, lines of red that never stop. Some of those lines run straight through men who pay me not to see. Then envelopes on my table, quiet fees for loyalty. I call it keeping order when I let the small sharks swim. Long as bigger teeth stay quiet, I could say I work for them. I don't claim to be a savior, never wore that kind of light. I just learned to walk the hallway between wrong and almost right. When the badge is off the clock, I'm still on. I'm the number that you dial when you can't call anyone. I keep the tape around your trouble, keep your name off every line. But you don't get that protection without owing me some time. Law goes home at 5 o'clock, but this city doesn't stop. So I sell my sleep in pieces with my badge off the clock. Curling in the bottom of a file, her hand hooked around my shoulder, me half smiling, half on trial. She once asked me what I stand on when the floor begins to tilt. I said a man is just his choices and the weight of what he's built. Now I lean on this oak table like it's stronger than my past. Count the lines I didn't cross, not the money I let pass. You can call it crooked mercy, you can say I feed the beasts, say I'm pulling hidden strings or just enabling their feasts. Either way the phone keeps buzzing every time the sun goes down. They don't care about my conscience if I keep their secrets drowned down. When the badge is off the clock, I'm still on. I'm the shadow in the doorway where your clean friends never come. I can lock your name in folders, keep your sins between these walls, but you'll see my shape reflected when the higher hammer falls. I won't cry about the damage, I just straighten up my knot, walk back out into the night with my badge off the clock. I'm on duty, but this night don't read the phone. Badge riding in my pocket, edges bent and body worn. And blue flash through the crooked blinds, throw stripes across the wall. You stir the ice in your tall glass, waiting on my call. You ask me where the line sits between justice and a deal. I look down at this old badge and say, kid, here's the real. There's a ledger in my desk back at the station, locked and lame. Names written in a shorthand only I can really name. Some of them wear clean suits, some ride blacked out tinted cars. Some buy rounds in rooms like this, far from uniforms and bars. You think the law is shining, but you'll see what I have seen. It's a blade we pass between us, and we swear it's for the team. You call me your good mentor, say I'm showing you what's right. You don't see the quiet traffic that I walk through every night. 'Cause I keep the law on a leash in this town. Pull it close, let it slide, turn the sirens down. Every line that I bend puts another mark on me. Yeah, I keep the law on a leash in this town. But that leash is getting tighter every time I set you free. Case files in a cardboard box stacked under my old chair. Coffee rings on faded notes, corners curling in the air. I've ghosted more than one report to make numbers look like gold. Let a colder hand walk easy, so a hotter one got sold. Still I've got my set of borders carved in bone instead of ink. There's a floor I will not fall through, even standing on the brink. One night you'll get that phone call with a price inside the tone. You'll be standing in a hallway with a choice that's yours alone. You can hang up, walk the narrow, keep your conscience straight and thin, or you'll bargain with this city just to keep your brother in. I keep the law on a leash in this town. Reel it in, let it out, make it smile or frown. Every favor that I take cuts a deeper line in me. I keep the law on a leash in this town. And the leash is wrapping quiet round the man you wanna be. Yeah, I keep the law on a leash in this town. And I pray you never wear it like a collar after me. Dashboard glow on my hand, mile markers slipping by. 2 coffee cups in the holder, one cold, one still alive. pull into a quiet station where the highway thins to dust, neon shaking over pumps that haven't seen much trust. I kill the engine, step out slow, stretch my back and scan the lot. Pay cash inside, no small talk, keep my name where it is not. Old map folded on the seat, creased like the years I drove. Bugs dried on the glass, last town already gone behind the road. You were standing in the doorway when I loaded up this trunk, hand on that worn leather strapper of the bag you never touched. You said you never tell me story, only where you've got to be. I said the less you know about it, the safer you stay free. I watched the porch lights shrinking small in the mirror on that bend. Your shadow like a question I pretend I can spin. I've carried every maybe like a ticket I won't show, trading nights I could have had for endless lines of road. Some men sign their alibis on paper and in ink. Mine is written in the distance between exits. When I think my alibi is the road, my witness is the miles. If they ask you where I was, say just a tail light for a while. I'm the man along the lines where the paint begins to fade, where a gentleman with secrets keeps his promises engraved. I don't run from what I've done, I just choose the way I go. My alibi is a road, and I walk it on my own. Motel key on a plastic tag, room light buzzing low, thin curtains barely holding back the parking lot below. I drop my jacket on the chair, lock the deadbolt, check it twice, lay a notepad on the table like a quiet sacrifice. Write your name and then tear it up, let the paper meet the floor, fold a safer little message, slide it back inside the drawer. TV with no sound on, trucks breathing through the night. I count their passing headlights like I'm counting wrongs and rights. An older man once told me in a booth beside the lanes, son, the road won't wash you clean, it just spreads out your stains. You can't drive away your choices, but you can choose who they hit. Leave the innocent behind you, take the burden with your steps. I laughed and thought I'd outrun every shadow on my track. Now his voice rides in the engine every time I don't turn back. My alibi is the road when the questions start to bite, when the stories feel too heavy for a simple, quiet night. Tell them I was on a highway where the signs don't say a name, just a number in a distance and a man who owns his blame. I won't ask you for a story, won't write you in my file. You just live your softer evenings, I'll keep moving through the miles. My alibi is a road, that's the code I chose to own. I'm the shadow on the shoulder, and I'll take this one alone. Found your way up to this office, past the lock and the tired guards. Soft shoes on the hallway carpet, young eyes full of hungry stars. There's a lamp on this old wood desk, circle of light like a private stage. Ledger open in the center, every name another page. You say you're done with small winnings, tired of knocking at the door. You want a table where they draw the lines, not crumbs off the floor. I tell you power doesn't shout, it shines quiet in blue-black ink. It waits behind closed blinds, watching who forgets to think. These folders stacked against the wall, they're not stories, they're chains and keys. One call shifts a row of numbers, someone drops to both their knees. You see loud men in sharp jackets, think that's how the whole game runs. But the men who never raise their voice move louder than their guns. Look down at these columns, how the losses lean on gains. Every prophet hides a person, every favor wears a name. You keep asking for a doorway, for the handshake in the dark. You don't know yet what it costs to keep the book and play the shark. I'm the one with the ledger in the dark, where your secrets turn to figures, every oath becomes a mark. You can climb out of the alleys, trade your bruises for a chart, but once you ink on this paper, You belong to what you start. I'm the quiet hand that never leaves a scar. I don't need a knife to move you. I've got the ledger in the dark. There was a boy with your same posture, thought the streets owed him a crown. I showed him how to weigh the debts, what to circle, strike or drown. He learned to balance cash with danger, learn which names you never touch. Then he slipped one number sideways, thought the house wouldn't see that much. Now his chair stays at this corner, pushed in facing toward the wall. His files thin and folded, that's how quiet endings fall. So you want the keys to hallways where the doors unlock for you. You want phones that ring at midnight, waiting on the words you choose. Sign your place along this margin, let this city feel your weight. Just remember when you're counting, the same book will count you straight. I'm the one with a ledger in the dark, where your victories and your failures set a heartbeat from apart. You can walk in like a winner, swear you're only here to start, but this book remembers better than the stories in your heart. You can light up half this city, play the legend, play the shark. When the time comes for the balance, I've still got the ledger in the dark. Chairs flipped up in a row, neon in the front room, humming soft and low. You wipe down the counter, ask if I need one more. I say I already had too many nights like this before. My jacket's on the stool leg, my tie's a tied line. My badge is in a drawer uptown, but the gun's still on my spine. I walk both sides of the hallway, between concrete cuffs and cash. Filed the clean reports at noon, took the quiet drops of cash. I knew every back stair exit, from the precinct to the street.
Every number in the ledger matched a face I had to meet. And my partner, he believed me when I called that hallway clear. Never saw this silent bargain breathing right behind his chair. He caught the way I hesitated when the phone lit up that night. Said, "You sure we're not the ones who end up framed inside this fight?" I shrugged it off and kept on walking, but his eyes stayed on my hand, where the ink from dirty memos never really left my skin or stand. Now there's a badge in the drawer and his name on the stone. I'm the law that learned to whisper with the deals I made alone. I can hide a man in paper, I can lose him in a file, still talk straight into a camera with a flat and steady smile. But this badge in the drawer and this ghost at my side say a man who walks both hallways doesn't get a place to hide. On the station tiles when they rolled him down the hall, just a chalk line by the lockers where he used to take my calls, for a city that was drowning in its own forgotten sins, while I balanced out the numbers, letting certain devils win. Now it's me in this back room and the rag across your hand, and the echo of his questions in these empty stools that stand. I'm not asking you for mercy, I still know how to aim. I just stack too many favors underneath another name. If I walk in when the sirens paint the ceiling red and white, do I burn the keys I'm holding or just disappear from sight?
Headlights cut a narrow tunnel through the dark. Dashboard clock says 3 a.m. Engine ticks like a tired heart. Phone face down, but I still hear your shaking voice. Come out to the old bridge. I ran out of better choice. Trunk's got that heavy silence that don't rattle when I turn. Plastic folded like a curtain, tools that never see the sun. Sodium lamps along the guardrail, buzzing hum. River moving slow beneath us, like it knows what we've become. White walls and motel bathrooms till the grout turned pale. Watch the steam from burning fabrics ride its curling little tail. Bleach bottle rolling in the backseat with a dull soft knock. Gloves by the floorboard, hood half worn, still ticking from the wall. I've hosed down empty alleys till the drains ran clear. Scrubbed the stories off the concrete like they never happened here. Every favor cuts a notch, every notch still has your name. Keep them filed behind my ribs. I never speak them, but they stay. I don't deal in saints or sins. I deal in what gets done. When the night has closed its doors on you, I'm the last remaining one. I'm the man they call at 3 a.m. when the road turns dark and too far for the rest of them. I don't ask you for the details when I just move what you can't carry and I don't come back again. You can hide behind your stories with your wide-eyed trembling friends, but the man they call at 3 a.m. remembers how it ends. You stand there by the railing with your collar pulled up high, hands jammed deep inside your pockets like you're strangling a lie. You say, brother, I was cornered, and I hear it in your tone, that little reach for something clean never say alone. I scan the empty roadway, feel the steel beneath my palm. Every storm you drag me into, I walk in looking calm, but there's a line across this bridge only I can see, where the work stops being loyal and it starts erasing me. You think this river keeps its secrets, think the darkness makes you clean, think calling me will spare you from the weight of what you've seen. But every time you hit my number, you hand me one more stone to hold, and a man who lives on other people's midnights never gets to die runs too heavy for the rest of them. And I don't ask you who you hurt or when, I just carry it in silence while you breathe like it was then. You can walk away at sunrise with your shaking almost spent, but the man they call at 3 a.m. is where your night went. Back room of this narrow bar, chairs turned up in the front. You're wiping down the counter while the jukebox takes the brunt. Door chain hanging loose, little window to the dock, where the river keeps its secrets under pilings under rock. I drop my badge into your drawer, hear it slide against the wood. Set a glass down on the coaster, say tonight I'll talk for good. We were walking crooked hallways long before we hit these streets. File folders on the table, bitter coffee, cracked seat pleats. He and I would ride at midnight, engine humming low and slow, shaking hands with half the people we were meant to drag in cold. Every favor bought us breathing room, every name we let slide past. Built a tower made of warnings, hoping none would be the last. On the page it's clean and simple, all straight lines in black and white, but the ground draws different borders in the corners of the night. You can hold that line for justice, you can bend it for a fee. Either way that line cuts deeper than you think it's gonna be. So when the badge goes in the drawer, my code is all I've got. On the books trusted more than I could trust. Thought the job could still stay honest if you kept your badge from rust. Told him pick your battles wisely, some of them you let run free. He just stared like I'd exchanged the old for quiet currency. Then they found his car at daybreak, skewed beside the factory rail. Coffee cooling in the holder, shattered glass along the trail. I won't lay it all on shadows, I won't lay it all on fate. Every shortcut that I signed off carved the letters of his date. If I'd burned a few more bridges, if I'd called some favors war, maybe he'd be here beside me while I locked this badge once more. So when the badge goes in the drawer, my code is all I've got. You can say I lost the halo, but I'll stand here on this spot. In a town that trades in silence, in a game that runs on fear, I just choose which kind of monster I'm allowed to be in here. Yeah, when the badge goes in the drawer, I still stand and take the heat. I'm the man between the alleys and the bodies in the street. Faded carpet in the hallway, sort of stained by every door. Ice machine in the corner, breathing cold across the floor. Testing number on the key ring, swinging from my hand. Chain lock clicks behind me, like it's part of what I am. On the dresser by the mirror, rubber gloves and bottled bleach. Cheap print of a coastline no one here will ever reach. I lay a towel on the bedside, phone turned over in my palm. Another midnight call from you, and I walk in quiet calm. We came up sharing back seats, the same jacket habits, same street rules. Learn to hold our tongues in rooms where bosses counter tools. I learned how to stay quiet, how to watch and how to wait. You learned how to chase the rush and lean a little into faith. You started making headlines in rooms that shouldn't have a crowd. I started getting late night nights when things got way too loud. You'd laugh it off at breakfast like the night was just a joke, while I was counting every footprint, every line that you had broke. Every stain has got a story, every story leaves a mark. You can bleach it off the sheet, but it still follows in the dark. I'm the last quiet man they call when it's already gone too far. When the shoutings turn to whispers and there's damage in the car. I don't ask you what you did, I just measure what you owe. Wipe your name off one more surface and decide how far we go. You can gamble with the daylight, you can dance till alarms all slam. But when you're out of easy answers, I'm the last quiet man. Sink still dripping, gloves rolled tight into a knot. Ooh, key left on the table where the lamp paints out the spot. I crossed the lot to that diner where the coffee tastes like chrome. Slide into a cracked red booth that feels more mine than home. Through the glass I watch your taillights blurring. Climb the road, same car, same wrong direction, just a heavier, brighter load. I stir sugar into nothing, watch the spoon turn slow and thin, counting how many more midnights I'll be willing to step in. Never rush a closing, never leave a corner wet. Never trust a desperate man to pay off every debt. Never put your face in anything that doesn't wipe away. Never walk your brother out if you can't let him go someday. Keep your calm like loaded metal, keep your footprints in the span, cause you only get one legend as the last quiet man. Yeah, I'm the last quiet man you call when the night is turned to ash, when the story's lost its glamour and it's down to cloth and cash. I don't carry all your secrets, but I know where some began. If I ever stop returning, you'll remember who I am. You can burn through all your favors till there's no one left to stand, and the echo in that motel will say, quiet man.
There's a green shade on the lamp, throws a circle on the wood. Ledger open by my elbow where the lies look like they're good. You're sitting in the vinyl chair, leaning back like you belong, tapping fingers on the armrest to some distant midnight song. Down below the bar is a humming, glass on glass and low.
Soft laughs appear, I can hear the music through the floorboards like a draft. You keep talking about promotion, about taking bigger shots. I keep turning pages slowly, where the ink shows what it costs. I was just like you one evening, all sharp shoes and hungry eyes. Thought the world was made of chances, not of interest and disguise. They moved me from the hallway to this room behind the door, put a pen into my finger, said you'll see the truth and more. Now I balance all the favors, all the debts they never speak, put a number by each quiet name that walks in here each week. You see stories in the spotlights, in the cars and tailored cloths. I see columns, dates and margins, where the interest cuts in both. You think it's just fast cash and doors that open when you knock. I'm the man who feels the ticking buried deep inside the clock. You don't know what it really costs, you just see the shine and not the loss. Every smile out on that floor has a figure in my book. Every handshake draws a line. If you care enough to look, you keep dreaming about the power, about the things you think you've bought. I keep writing in the quiet what it really truly costs. See this drawer beside my knee, with the folder marked in red. Those are men who missed a payment and now pay in other stead. Not a word about what had happened, just a blank space where they were, and a stroke across the balance with a pen that doesn't blur. You keep saying you're committed, that you'll always stand up straight, but I watched a lot of strong ones bow their backbone under weight. You want in on all the meetings where the heavy choices land, but that table's paid in hours I can't wash off of my hands. Never sign for what you're not prepared to settle in the dark. Never take a favor if you won't accept the mark. Never mix your pride with promises that you can't afford, or you'll end up just a number that I cancel with one chord. You don't know what it really costs, you just count the wins and not the lost. Every late night call you answer, every quiet door you cross, puts another hidden digit on the side you never glossed. You keep reaching for the legend and the title you were taught. I keep counting in the shadows what it really truly costs. That green lamp in a tired kind of gold. Safe door sleeps behind me, combination set on cold. Ledger open on the table, fresh ink running on your name. You're standing by the window, eyes on all that burning frame. Clock hand ticks like distant knocks along this office wall. File stack leaning like a tower, waiting just to fall. You came up on smaller corners, now you're staring at my chair. You say you want the whole room, but you don't know what sits there. I started counting for a man who stacked his secrets high. He taught me how to measure risk in columns, not in pride. Every favor had a figure, every promise had a fee. He said you don't have to like it, but the numbers talk to me. Then I watched him miss a payment on a name he couldn't cross. Saw his picture leave the hallway, saw his family take the loss. I was left with all his ledgers, all his debts and all his keys. That's the night I learned that kindness walks behind the feast. You think it's just a doorway, just a different kind of room, but here every quiet favor writes a date on how you lose. There are lines in the ledger you can't erase. Every call you answer leaves a fingerprint in place. You can run these numbers, you can ride this game, but the book keeps turning back to your name. I'm the one who balances the dark against the game, and the ledger never, no, it never forgets your name. You talk about expansion, say you're ready for your slice. You think these polished floors were bought at yesterday's price. See that chessboard in the corner, pieces waiting by the king. Half of them are quiet ghosts who thought they owned this thing. There's a folder with your habits in the second bottom drawer. Every time you lost your temper, every time you wanted more. Right now it's just a record, just a shadow in my file. One wrong move across this desk and it turns from note to trial. I